It's gonna be a beautiful day.
Little did he know, it was in fact not going to be a good day.
Hi, I'm Liz, and this is Charlie. We've spent the last 2 years traveling the US and Canada in our minivan Opal. We recently built out our tiny SUV Goat to more efficiently take you along with us to some of the lesser known hidden corners of the continent. So come along with us as we immerse you in nature, stories lost in time, and discoveries of buried treasures. Who knows what we'll find next? Instant coffee today. Good morning. I think we're gonna pack up today. We met some really nice folks here. It was an awesome night. We stayed up talking about rocks, photography, travel. These people have been all over the world and it's so inspiring. And it was just an awesome night. So we're gonna wrap it up here and keep heading east and see what else the road has in store for us. You just never know. It's pretty cool. Oh, that zucchini bread is beautiful.
Yeah, looks
Zucchini in it.
It's not country crock. Good morning. I think we're sleeping a lot better in Goat now. Just took a couple of days to get used to it. It's gonna be a beautiful day. That's some good bread. That's the ones we got from the Mennonite people at the Chester Harvest Fest. You saw that video, right?
This is kind of scary driving. Can't see maybe 50 feet in front of us. There's a van up there.
Can't see it at all.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can zoom in and see a car coming on. But I don't see the van that's ahead of us.
Yeah, I don't
That's real freaky. These rocks have been relocated, unfortunately, but they are sacred rocks. This here is Sleeping Buffalo. The indigenous Plains people carved into it.
So we've been here for a few minutes, and a native gentleman came up and put his tobacco offering on the rock here, and another one on this rock here. And we asked him, and he said that these rocks represent safe travel, and people give their offerings of whatever tobacco they carry on them at these points, or sage, or sweetgrass. This is a braid of sweetgrass, and represents safe travel. Another bit of tobacco that he left. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Lots of really neat carvings in these rocks here.
Driving over the Fort Peck Dam on the Fort Peck Reservoir in northern Montana, and this is the largest freshwater reservoir in the entire country.
Wow, this is a giant dam. We've been on it for probably about a mile already, and still got a ways to go.
Yeah, I think it stretches over 100 miles. It's huge.
The dam?
Yeah. Or no, the reservoir.
Oh. It's huge.
Damn huge.
It's damn big.
Real damn big.
So why are we here?
We are here because this formation that it is next to is the Hell Creek Formation, a 60 million year old formation that contains dinosaur fossils. So I don't know if we're going to find any dinosaur fossils, but there could be other sea creatures out here. There could be plant fossils. I've heard of people finding leaf fossils around here. So I'm interested to get into the rocks and see if we can find anything. But we have to travel like 12 miles from the dam before you can finally go into the spots.
13 and a half. We could hunt anywhere along the lake, but if we wanted to keep anything, we have to go to this section of BLM land, Bureau of Land Management, to be able to keep and collect, or keep what we collect. Otherwise, we could just walk along the shore and show you guys a bunch of stuff, but hopefully we can find something for our Patreons.
Yeah, I hope so. And if anything, we're gonna capture some amazing views because this is quite beautiful.
It is.
So we found what we think is the road that we need to go on. So we found what we think is the road that we need to go on, but it's so muddy out here, and like the mud just sticks to your tires like glue, that we can't even get to the gate to open it. Like I tried stepping over to the gate and I was sinking in, and it does not look like it gets much better out there. So we're gonna see if we can find another way in. It's so slick out there that Liz actually fell down and got mud all over herself.
It's that bentonite clay. When water hits bentonite clay, it can expand 14 times its size. And it's made of like silicate, basically. And it just it's very, very fine, and it's so slick when it gets wet.
On Google, it said that it's slicker than goose poop. And
Right.
they also call it gumbo is another name for it. So if you look up Montana gumbo mud, you'll see what they're talking about.
I think I found a baculite fossil. If you look right there, you can see there's like a hole in the center. I think they're supposed to have holes in the center.
We're following the Rockhounding Montana book, and it says to drive 13.5 miles past the dam and find a Bear Creek Road. Well, there's no road at 13.5 miles. We're at 17.3, and this one doesn't have any no trespassing signs on it. It's marked in red, and it looks like it leads out to where we need to be, but it's just too muddy. So we're gonna try and find another road. There's not many roads out here, and the BLM land, the public land, is kind of patchy. So make sure you have a map of the BLM land if you're coming out here to Rockhound, because you don't want to take from non-BLM land because that's not legal. You really do need a BLM map out here because this hill is BLM, but everything around it is not. That little hill is also. So, like this side of the road is not BLM, and Liz should not be looking right there. I know. We can film them, but we just can't keep. And this looks like it's got a lot of that gumbo mud, so it's going to be difficult.
Found this nice chunk of rose quartz. The sun's so bright, it's kind of diluting the color. It's pretty. Oh gosh. I think Charlie found some bone. Yeah. Could be dinosaur bone. Charlie just said he found a crinoid. No, you did. Nice red jasper. Ooh, that color is pretty.
It's weird to see cactus this far north. Because we're in like northern Montana. And there's cactus all over here. Another little one right there. Couple more right there. Another one right there and over there.
Found some dendrites.
Missed him.
I found all this shiny stuff. I think it might be hematite, but I don't know. Unless it's like a fossilized shell of some sort. I don't know of what. But they're all just this really thin layer. And super shiny. And like a kind of really dark, like leather look.
They're kind of cool.
They're very cool. I couldn't stop grabbing them, so that's why I have a handful of them.
This is frustrating. This is what it's like following rockhounding books. You don't always find the places. Actually, in rockhounding books, it is like 20-30% of finding the places.
Yeah, I mean, raise your hand down in the comments if you're a rockhound and you've purchased a rockhound book and you tried to find the location and it was very difficult or impossible.
Or closed down, or...
It's so vague, the directions.
Yeah, which, I get it, you know, they don't want to, like, give away the exact spot, but why write a book?
Exactly. So...
Why take our money, you know, for a book and, you know, just give people false hope?
Yeah, it messed up. Check out this view real quick, though.
Yeah. We're not giving up. I mean, it's a beautiful area, beautiful drive. We did drive, like, quite a ways out of our way to go find this. But...
we did find a few little things.
Yeah, we did find a few little things. But, like, we didn't find the actual area that we were told. Like, that road I stopped on that was too muddy to go down, that was not the road that they said it was. It was supposed to be 13 miles. That road was like 17 miles down. We've now driven 28 miles from the dam, and it was only supposed to be 13 and a half. And we have found just that little tiny bit in these hills over here. And we're trying to find some more Bureau of Land Management land. And we ended up in somebody's property, had to turn around. Yeah, it's just not a good experience out here trying to find the spot that's, you know, they give you directions to. But
maybe we'll find something on our own.
yeah, I think that's the best way to do it anyway. Find something on your own.
Stay tuned. What you guys looking at? Hi, ponies. Looks like this way might be easier.
On that side?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's
ponies at? Oh wait, they're contained. Are you okay? You get your stomach?
You think I'm up on my tetanus shot? We came back to a road that's wasn't 13.5 miles from the dam. It's a little closer, but on the way back we did see a sign that says Fort Peck 14 miles, and this was about a half a mile from it. So I think it may have started at Fort Peck instead of at the dam, but this looks like it could be the road, and it doesn't look too muddy. We're gonna go as far as we can safely. Well, we've gone 200 feet, and I think that's as far as we can safely go. Supposedly it's 2 miles past this.
Yeah, and there's probably more mud puddles.
And that first one we kind of sunk into, and that was not even bad. Oh, goat wants to go.
Goat will get stuck.
Goat will definitely get stuck there. I mean, you can see somebody tried to make it in the middle, and they've sunk in. And then somebody actually drove around it too. Well, we decided against it, and we're just gonna move along. Maybe another day we'll come back here when the ground's a little drier. Found a place with free Riverside camping, but it's not the greatest place. This is the Poplar River. This is Highway 2. So there'll be cars going by all night. And then down this side, a train just finished going by there. It was pretty loud. But what really sucks is all this trash. Like all over. Lots and lots of trash. So we'd have to also park a little exposed. Nice old Huffy right there. And it doesn't look like this place has been maintained in a long time. There's garbage all along the road, unfortunately. This probably was a beautiful park at one point. Has little covered picnic areas. There's this garbage can. There's a garbage can and there's garbage everywhere. That's a little ridiculous. Alright, so I just double checked the map. So technically not allowed to camp here because this is a Indian reservation, part of the Fort Peck Indian Reservation. So gonna have to move on to the next spot. Rules about Indian reservations is, I mean, one, you're not supposed to it's not public land, so you can't treat it like public land and camp here. So you got to respect that. I mean, me being native myself, you need to respect that. We just got to move on. Apparently this Poplar place used to be a army base to look over the reservation land, and well, they abandoned it, so the reservation kind of took over the entire town of Poplar. But we'll just move further down the road and see what we find next for free camping. And I'm going to actually put this down on iOverlander that this is reservation land and that it should be marked as closed for camping.
There's only one review on it. Somebody put it on, so yeah. We are at a rest stop in Culbertson, Montana, and we are getting dinner ready to be cooked. For dinner, we're being creative because we don't have much, and we haven't stopped at a store in a while. So we're having some rice with some cream of mushroom, Rotel tomatoes and chilies. Yeah, that's going to be a weird mix. Onion and some garlic. And to top it all off, we're throwing in 2 eggs.
I would wrestle somebody for some veggies right now.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess we're going to put some of this soya crumbles in here too, which is soy textured protein. So yeah, and some spices, and we're going to call it good. Sometimes this is it. You stay at rest stops. It's part of living on the road, and it's actually nice to know that most rest stops you can stay the night at. A lot of them have 8-hour stays. I mean, you don't pull out your tent and camp. You just kind of be sure you're sleeping in your car. Hopefully it's a quiet, uneventful night, and then we hit the road again tomorrow, and I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. So the joys of working with an Insta Poot. This is the second time we've tried this, and it's not reaching pressure, so it's not cooking. And the sun is already set. And we're in a 1-horse town with like nothing in it.
I don't even see a horse in this town.
I don't even see a grocery store.
What are we gonna eat?
I don't know.
I got a napkin.
We're in the middle of nowhere too. I think it's like probably like 2 hours to the next no-horse town.
Guys, we're gonna starve to death out here. No, that's not true. We have this.
We have an onion.
We have a half an onion.
That's 3/4 of an onion.
Yeah.
No, that's a quarter of an onion.
We
That's
could
a quarter
have
of an
peanut butter.
onion.
If we had bread, we could have peanut butter and onion sandwiches.
That does not. We don't have bread though. Even if that sounded okay. And this has been another cooking fail.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Unfortunately, this is our last episode.
Oh Lord.
Maybe we should drive around town and see if we can find something.
Or maybe we should hit the road and keep driving all night until we find something.
Is there another big town that would have something open late? It's also a Sunday.
Oh crap! It's Sunday.
It's Sunday east of the Rockies.
Yeah. It's Sunday night. All right, I'm gonna do some Googling. So, here's what we have to do. We could go find some food in the next town, but then we have to find another campsite. So we would have to find the food that's still open on time, which there's a couple of places. And then after we ate, we would then have to go find camping again. And finding camping is not the easiest because we're about to enter North Dakota and there's not a lot there. So instead of driving and potentially not finding a campsite, we're gonna stay here and just have tuna on rice cakes, and potentially that's about it, which is gonna make us hungry in the morning. Well, was that fun?
It was sort of fun. If anything, it was an adventure.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye now.
Bye now.